Thank you. I would like to say that it's an honor, it's a privilege, and it's a matter of great pride for us to be able to introduce Pakistani heritage in this gallery. As you've been talking about this, when we met last time, we discussed about how to connect the gallery with the world and with the communities in which it's based. And I think it's very important that we have a cultural connection between various communities. That gives us a sense of pride in our own heritage, but it also gives us a better understanding of what other cultures and heritages are about. It's very appropriate that we are having Qawwali here today. Qawwali is a form of music which is about the Sufis, the mystics, and their whole life was about bringing people together, connecting them and connecting them to God. The Sufis would say that you don't go into a mosque, you don't go into a temple, you don't go into a church looking for God. You look in yourself, you look to your fellow human beings. And that's what today's event is about. I'm very pleased to have many distinguished guests here among us. We have Baroness Saida Warsi, we have MEP Afzal Khan, we have the Honorable Mayor of Salford, and she's been very kind to join us. And we have MP Andy Burnham, who has also joined us today. I think Andy's presence here because of his new position, hopefully, is very important because it shows not only his support for art and culture, it also shows his support for the communities. And I would be very happy if Andy could say a few words.
Sure, thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Consul General, distinguished guests, Lady Martin, it's a great pleasure to be here. I'm not campaigning, I want to assure you, I'm not looking for votes today, but I do hope next year to be the first elected Mayor of Greater Manchester. And what a privilege that would be, what a wonderful city region that we have. And one of the reasons for wanting to be here today is to show how much importance I attach to my relationship with the community and how much I will want to work with you to bring Greater Manchester together. And I think I'd just say, Maria, I mean, the gallery itself is a wonderful symbol of that, isn't it? Breaking down the barriers between communities. The way you've opened the gallery up, it is absolutely brilliant. And I know it's won a huge amount of awards, hasn't it? It's a jewel in the crown of Manchester's cultural heritage, and we are very proud of what you do here. But the way you've opened the gallery up, I think, is a great symbol of what we want Greater Manchester to be all about. That we don't have barriers between culture and people, but we don't have barriers between any communities either. And in these times that we're living in now, I think we all have to work quite hard at that, don't we? To bring people together, to open up, and to make sure that places like this celebrate the culture of everybody in Greater Manchester. As a former culture secretary, I know that sometimes the cultural world can be a little snooty, and they can have a certain type of culture within inside, but maybe not everybody's culture. That's not something you could ever accuse this place, though, or indeed any of the cultural institutions of Greater Manchester. It should be about celebrating the culture of all of the people who live within our wonderful city region. That's why today is so important. It's such a good friendship that you have, and a good way of bringing culture to people. And so I just want to say it's a pleasure to be with you all today. I hope it's a great event, and very much look forward to working with the gallery, but also with the community, as I say, if everything goes to plan. But have a wonderful afternoon, everybody. And I think, Sadie, aren't you expected in Birmingham, or is that later? Are you off tomorrow? Right, okay, well.
She can be in two places.
She can, yeah. I have a feeling that her conference might be slightly more friendly than ours was, but anyway, we got there in the end, and we had a good few days in Liverpool. But I think hopefully that in itself is a good symbol that political parties coming together and not in these difficult times, not seeing any divides when it comes to bringing people together. after the referendum, it's true to say that it is fragmented out there, isn't it? People are feeling uncertain about the times that we're living in. That was a theme that very much came through our conference last week. And I think the onus is on everybody now, in these moments in the history of our country, to work quite hard to bring all communities back together and not allow any sense of division to creep in. So hopefully today might help do that as well. But I can assure you, let's all work hard to bring Greater Manchester and the country back together and build the strong, cohesive society we all want to see. So thank you very much, Erin. Good luck for the event.